yesterday, the day before, something like that. Congrats to him on being on the Joe Rogan podcast.
We should talk about that.
Very, very fucking cool. If you guys missed the episode, go check it out and drop some love in the comments over there for Derek.
Did you hear it all? Be honest. Did you listen to it?
I haven't listened.
No, I listened to the whole thing because I had that long drive, so it was easy. It was pretty cool. I would say about half of it, they dove deep into his knowledge of pharmaceuticals, some USADA testing, Jon Jones, stuff like that. And then they kind of freestyled and talked about like girls and his CPAP machine and just, I don't know, the life of being a meathead, you know, something they had in common. It was, their take on women was pretty interesting. So they were talking about what guys appreciate in women. I'm like, okay, I'm listening. And I think that when Joe Rogan and Derek talk about what men like in women, they're talking about what successful men look for in women, because one thing they said was like, man, this woman could be like finish grad school. She could be a successful attorney and she could be hot as fuck. And they're like, yeah, it's really about that second part. That's what I'm looking for in a girl. He's like, the first part, that's almost a negative. You know, I want to know, how much is she there to support me? How much is she there to like build up my show? Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's interesting. But Derek and Joe Rogan are both doing really well business wise, and that maybe impacts what they look for in a girl. You know, they're looking for a hottie support system, and not so much a fellow breadwinner. Anyway, dude, check out the podcast. I was
interesting
into it from beginning to end.
Yeah, Derek's a very entertaining guy. I need to listen to that whole show.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I cut you off, Kyle. He's partnered with Joe Rogan, whom I consider a professional communicator, and it was like, in my opinion, like the best version of Derek that is there.
They went together like peas and carrots.
Yeah, so I liked it.
Yeah, I like Derek a lot.
I listened to maybe 15 or 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes of it, and then saved it on my phone. I told him congrats, and he mentioned he was going to do another podcast with Bulzarian. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I think he's traveling around doing a couple little things right now.
I didn't even know that guy was still around.
Oh yeah, of course.
I thought he'd kind of like retired to be rich and do.
He was already retired to be rich and do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
that's what's entertaining about his show.
Okay, that's fair.
We should get Derek back on.
Yeah, we got to get him back on.
I'd like to have him back on.
Yeah, I think he's traveling right now because it was going to be a minute before he can get back to me on my new whole protocol and regimen. But I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm ready to fucking go.
I think that it's hard to leave Canada, so maybe he did that and needs to get everything done at once.
That makes sense.
There's something about that on the Rogan show.